Hello, truckers, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We are in East Tennessee, headed to Richmond, Virginia, 6 a.m. on a Sunday morning, and the snow is coming on down. A pretty good night, looks like. We went to bed with about maybe 5 grand, waking up to 25 grand in the bank account. I like that. But let's get on the road here. Don't know how long it's going to snow for, but when it's come down pretty good. Let me turn the wipers a little bit faster. That's better. Cindy is dressed for the occasion, like always. But actually, we got about, what, this episode and maybe 2 more? And then springtime will be here, so we'll be saying goodbye to the winter mod. Sorry, officer. I got to get on the road. I got work to do. Well, I'm pretty sure you do as well. Well, a little slippery. Put it in 6th gear to get up the hill. Coming down pretty good with the snow. Oh, we got a truck coming up in our outside lane. But looks like our lane continues for a little bit more. Yeah, springtime is just around the corner for us. So this episode, and I think 2 more, and then we'll be getting to the spring mod. But before we do, we gotta drive in this stuff. Feels like we're going constantly uphill. Appalachian Mountains, maybe, possibly, is what this is replicating. That looks like our lane might be ending. Can't really see out the side mirror too much, but we're over. Looks like we'll be getting to Richmond, Virginia, right around 1 o'clock. So we'll probably grab another trailer and head back west. I mean, we can't go much more east. I mean, we could. Not much more east. We'll be heading back west. Maybe a little bit south. I don't want to take the same road back if I can help it. I don't want to head north at all. I kind of want to get back a little bit towards Nebraska and such. I kind of want to hang around there just in case we get an announcement, you know, of a state getting released. You never know. But if I need to get back, we'll just have to add some extra episodes in a week. That it gets released. Oh, okay. I'll stay in my lane then. Thanks for moving over. Appreciate it. Speed limit is 70. We'll just go 70, and that's it, because of the conditions. Can't see that well. So if you missed last episode, may not, in case you forgot, the paint job is now just pure black. No more Kansas. Alright, I need to slow on down. 70 is a little bit too fast. Go around that corner. I drifted a little bit. Although I think we're going downhill now. So a little bit of a Jake brake thing going on there. Alright, let's put the cruise control on 68-ish. And we should be okay, I think. Fingers crossed. Yep, so we changed the paint scheme from Kansas because that's been on there for probably too long. Cindy just couldn't get us to a rest area in the evening hours that had a workshop to swap it on over. We also upgraded 1 truck at least. For sure 1 truck. I don't think we did 2, but definitely 1 truck. And I think every time we hit 50,000, we'll go in and check on our trucks and upgrade them as we go along. Ooh, there's a truck right in front of me. The snow needs to come to an end. It will eventually. I don't think we've had a day where it just snows or rains all day long. But we are headed east, which is the same way the weather mostly travels at. I wouldn't mind if it was actually a light snow. But I'm hoping when we get to Richmond that we can find a load going maybe as far south as Atlanta and then cutting over. Don't think driving down to the Florida Keys and getting snow or seeing snow everywhere will look just quite right. Speed limit is 65 through here, so let's slow down even more. I don't want to get a speeding ticket if I can help it. But even doing 68 miles an hour into 65, we wouldn't get one. We'd even be doing fine doing 70. You want to move over there because you're going a little bit too slow. And also with the snow, I can't really see the road signs too well. I think we're traveling on the Interstate 81 eastbound. Well, technically, I think Interstate 81 would be northbound. A little bit of info in case you didn't know this, but I think most do. In the U.S., the even interstate numbers travel east to west, and the odds travel north to south. So even though we're mostly going east, since we're on I-81, technically, I think we'd be going northbound. So, we are traveling kind of like northeast direction. But anywho, the snow's just going to continue on all day, huh? Well, let's just try to get a little bit of snow in before we change to the spring mod in a few weeks. That's all. It'll eventually come to an end, as we know. I do want to check on a few things, but with the weather conditions, I don't want to be distracted. But when I get to Richmond, what are we looking for? Western Metal. It needs to be there by 6 o'clock. It is Sunday, right? Yeah, so 6 o'clock the same day, so it's got to be there today. But we're scheduled to be there somewhere just before 1 o'clock. And we're going to get paid $2,700 for it. Why is everyone slowing down so much? I mean, I understand the weather conditions, but AI doesn't know that. So I'm just a little bit nervous because I'm so focused on the road. I'm hoping I don't miss my exit somewhere. Hey, they decided to move over. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Speed limit's only 55? Okay. Did we hit a scenic route of I-81 or something? And I haven't been paying, like I said, I'm so focused on the road in front of me. I think right now we probably did cross the state line. And now we're in Virginia. Virginia is for lovers. That's their state motto, I think. Or have they changed it in the past decade or so? Oh, hello, cop car. I'm doing the speed limit. I really wanted to see what the black paint job looked with the sun out. I don't know if it's going to be very reflective or what the deal will be. Just trying to stay focused on the road. So I think I should mention, just in case this episode goes out later than usual, I kind of talked about it in yesterday's episode of Hills of Tuscany. The past week or so, there's been something fishy going on with my PC, audio-wise. Couldn't figure it out, and I think I figured out it was my headset. And when the headset was shorting out a little bit, it would pretty much mess up the audio for my recordings. It'd mess up the microphone, even though the microphone and headset are not even the same thing. Plugged in different USBs and all that. So I've been spending the last 12 hours or so trying to diagnose that, and then yeah, luckily I have a spare brand new headset hanging around. Probably should have just plugged in the headset from the get-go, but I wasn't thinking it was a headset issue. So I'm recording kind of later than usual. Actually, a day and a half later than when I normally record this at. So of course I gotta still edit this video, render it, upload it, and all that. So I think it's going to go out in time. But just in case it doesn't, that's our loan payment. And I should also mention, I'm not sure Snow Runner will be going out this afternoon because I'm just pushed back on my times here. But if it's not out this afternoon, I will try to get it out Monday afternoon. And I need to get over in that lane. I'm trying to figure out if I've been on this part of the map before. And, oh, looks like we have. You can tell by GPS the road is yellow up ahead. I remember when ATS came out, and I think it went back to actually Euro Truck Simulator 2, always a competition for everyone to get 100% of the roads discovered and traveled on. So I thought, I got a late start Euro Truck Simulator 2 when it came out. But I thought, when ATS comes out, I'll knock that out of the park. Not really. For how fast the maps are coming out. And even in the beginning, when it was just California and Nevada, I think I got up to about maybe 85%. Then Arizona came out. And it wasn't long. I'm trying to remember if I started coast to coast before Arizona came out, which I think I did. But I just know at some point when Arizona came out, I just realized that I was never going to get to 100% discovered roads on my maps. And if you're wondering how you can check that out, when you're on the map, actually we can do it right here maybe? There we go. Yeah, we can do it right here. Upper left-hand corner, explored. I'm at 44.52%. Although I do have like 5 profiles going. But I mean, a lot of the coast-to-coast interstates, we're not taking the northern part. But you can see like on the SCS maps, we've done quite a bit. Although California, Nevada, and Arizona, the original 3, I kind of stay away from those. I don't know because I wrote on them so much at the beginning or what. But yeah, eventually we're going to get back to California. I think what we'll do is, if Nebraska comes out sometime soon, we'll hit Nebraska, do what we always do when the state comes out, and then we'll mosey on over to California. I was going to do it after Kansas, but with the winter mod driving through California, just doesn't seem right to me either. Just like I said, going through Florida. So this, yeah, the sun has come out, the snow has gone away, clear blue skies, just like that. And the black paint job on the truck is not very reflective or anything. It actually looks kind of like it's soaking in the light. Almost looks like a shadow. Maybe we should call the truck the Black Shadow. There we go. I can do a paint job for the Black Shadow. How we doing on time here? Still getting there around 1 o'clock. Oh, speed limit is now 75, and I'm still doing 55. All the cars on the interstate are probably saying, what's this guy doing? I know he's a truck, but 20 miles an hour under the speed limit? Problem solved. I got so focused on driving with the snow and listening to the hum of the engine, I just got caught daydreaming there, driving along. Alright, we'll set the cruise control for 75. We're not in a big hurry. But as we always know, the detours, when they do show up for me anyways, it always seems like within the last 100 miles of the trip. It's like all of our drivers brought in all the money last night, and now no one's driving during the day, apparently. And that doesn't bother me too much. It always matters of how much they're bringing in per mile. That's what I care about. And the way ATS shows that sometimes doesn't show it well enough, because a driver could be driving for 4 straight days and they're counting those miles. So, you know, they could be earning like, they'll show like $1 per mile, and then they get a delivery done. Bring in like 10 grand, and next thing you know, they're making $3 a mile. Speed limit is now 65. The last couple of billboards, I just noticed, I'm like, oh, okay. At first I wasn't going to bring it up. I'm like, maybe I didn't see things the right way, but the billboards this week seem rather interesting. I mean, it's kind of cool that SES is getting, I assume they're still getting paid to put some of these billboards up. Uh, 33 miles out, so my exit's got to be coming up, so I should be getting over into this lane here, or maybe even so the other lane as well. Oh, perfect timing. Just look at the GPS and we are veering to the right. Exit 52A. I have noticed so far already, with the new headset I just mentioned a little while ago, I am hearing things I didn't hear before in the vehicle. I mean, some minor stuff, nothing. It's not like my other headset was a piece of trash or anything. I considered it a decent headset until apparently, like I said, it's got a short in it. This headset, nope, we're turning left. This headset sure does make the game sound a little bit different. I've already recorded, actually, American Falls for tomorrow. That was my first recording, and I was trying to get all the audio reset because new headsets and the way the microphone acts, for some reason, made it all a little different for my recordings. So I wanted to try it on a episode where I can pause the recording or do jump cuts. In ATS, I don't really ever do that unless I'm taking a picture for a thumbnail. Oh yeah, and in case you forgot, we are hauling a wheel loader. Should always stop a little bit short at a stoplight with snow on the ground because I can't see exactly where I should be stopping or where the DOT, Department of Transportation, would like us to stop. Alright, so is this lane a turning lane? I don't know if it is or isn't. That's the other problem with the snow. I'm going to... I don't know if it is or isn't. I'm going to go like halfway. It always seems kind of funny with the winter mod. You still got people driving around in their convertibles, Jeeps with the tops down. So, kind of to the airport? Could I have not gone? It looks like there might be an access road up ahead, but GPS decided to bring me through the airport. I think I could have just came right down that road there, I would assume, but... what do I know? Western Metal, how you doing? I got your wheel loader. And apparently you want it around this corner somewhere, but how do you want it in there? I'm not familiar with this drop-off. So, let's see, I can do it a couple ways. And I hate backing in on the blind side, so I did not take a good angle at this, but maybe I did-ish. Put it in R2. Watch the front bumper. Are we clear over there, Cindy? I think she said yes. May have to straighten it out a little bit here. Yep, straighten it out a little bit. Let's not hit the diesel tank. I'm hugging the wall a little bit too much. Thought I was going to get it that time. I probably could have, but... Well, I was in there. They're happy with it, and I'm going to be happy with it as well. Excelente. All right, current job offers from here? Sure, why not? Dallas, Texas, or Kansas. So either one of those, we're kind of going over the same road that we just came in. So let's exit out of there. Let's go job offers. Freight market. Now, technically we are in Richmond. There's one to Mississippi. And that's paying $5.54 a mile. Needs to be there on a Tuesday in the morning. 15 hours. I got 4 hours and 11 hours. The next day 15 and then 3 hours. All right, technically I should be able to do that one if everything goes well. And yeah, we won't be taking the I-81, which was kind of like, well, it wasn't all I-81, but we were kind of coming up along this way. So now we're going down through the Carolinas, Georgia. So I think that will work. Let's go ahead and set the GPS for that one. I really wish it would say here how many miles it is to the destination, but that's fine. But here it says 8 miles, so it's not too far. So GPS, why did you have me go down through the airport? It probably has me taking the shortest route. I don't know if that's an option in-game, just like in real life with the GPS, or sat-nav, whatever you want to call it, where you're from. Where you can set the GPS to be shortest route, quickest route, or the route with the least amount of turns, I think it is. Maybe the GPS here is shortest route. It's only 45 through here. So basically, once I pick up this trailer, we'll probably have a look at the GPS or the map and figure out exactly where we're probably going to call it quits for the day. Ah, the same trailer. Probably coming from the same warehouse. By the time we pick it up, it's saying it's going to say 1:30-ish. So I have about 3.5 hours to get somewhere. see what we can find. I mean, it said 15-hour drive from pickup to drop off. So we got all day Monday, which is 11 hours. We'll have about 3 hours today, so that's 14. And then 3 hours the next day, so I have a couple spare hours, if you will. It's like we're going to the center of the city or something. Taking a lot of right lefts. Gonna be the longest mile of my life, like they always are when you're in the city. That direction light seems so much louder with this headset than did my other one. Alright, who's got the green light? Well, another right, followed by another left. And I'm probably going to be taking the same route out of here, which I'll be thrilled about. Didn't see the name of the company I'm picking it up from. Do they have their name out front? General Mills. Alright, it better still be here. I mean, it should be. Yep, it's still there. Don't know why they're paying so well for yard trucks, but... to the left? A gate to another gate? And around the corner should be our trailer. A lot of Schneiders in here. Almost got that one dead on. Wait, how much do these weigh? 29? Alright, so... okay, we got about 3 hours or so. Where does 3 hours get us? Let's see here. Well, there is a rest area here, so does 3 hours get us there? 2 hours and 45 minutes. Now, I probably got like an extra half an hour. Is it worth it to get somewhere? Now, fuel station, then rest area over here. I think, yeah, because there's nothing along here. Nothing into Charlotte. Nothing, yeah, so I mean, we pretty much got to stop there. Which is, I guess it's close enough. Actually, you know what I should do? I think I got to pause the game. Been a while since I've done this. Nope, that's the wrong button. There we go. And I got to do this. There we go. That's to our check mark. So we should get there at 4:30. Oh, a little too faster on that corner. Kind of looks like I am taking the same route out of here. So, more left, rights, left, rights, left, rights. So these stop signs are going to be kind of like a... Oh, so much for me just breezing on through here. And then stalling it in the middle of the intersection. Professional driver coming through. Well, if I just gotta get on the interstate here, I'll be happy. I think we are. Get back on the road. I'm glad we had a good night for money, bringing in about 20 grand, because so far today I think I'm the only one that's brought in money. I mean, of course they're out there driving their loads wherever they gotta go, but it's just always so warming to see that money keep going up. Alright, 70 miles an hour is the limit. And I'll probably push the limit just a little bit. Just because I only got like a couple of hours to spare. Well, I guess it doesn't matter today because we're just going to the rest area, so yeah. Doesn't matter if I get there in 20 minutes. Well, if I get there in 20 minutes, I'll go further. But as we saw on the map, there isn't much else after that. 75, sorry, 65 now. Yeah, so just take it easy, I guess. No need to push it to the limit. I know we do have a few viewers from the Virginia, North Carolina area, because the last few times I've been through here, I've seen those comments, so you are still watching. On the coast to coast map, it's not like the base. Well, I call them base game maps. Maps made by SES. The coast to coast map is not going to make it extremely. I don't want to say extremely realistic. You may see some things that are in the area. So I think Mantrid, which is the main modder, I do believe, of Coast to Coast, tries to do some things that are in the area and does them over rather well, that are actually there in real life. SES will send a crew out, like Google Maps, and record the buildings, and then the art crew will just go to work and make it somewhat more like the area that we're in. As I said, no drivers bringing in cash. We did have a driver bringing cash there. Make way, coming through. I-95 southbound. Although there is a way station ahead, I think that's what that sign said, so I'm probably going to get pulled over. Because I haven't been pulled over in a bit. North Carolina, how you doing? So maybe that way station's... It may have said rest area. I thought it said way station. So, not today, unless a whole bunch of money comes in the next few minutes. But possibly next episode, we'll dive back in at the end of the day and upgrade another truck. Possibly two, if the first one doesn't take that much cash. Now I'm going to get pulled into a way station. Hey, they gave me the green light. It's nice to be wrong sometimes. Just honk our horn to show my appreciation for letting me pass. Or either that, now they're annoyed and I'll get pulled over every other one the rest of the way. So 57 miles out to our rest area. That's why I'm not really hustling anymore, even though speed limit is 75, we're doing 67. Really no need to push it, I guess. Although getting done earlier, me and Cindy could go for a walk, but someone's really not dressed for winter weather. Actually, now that I think about it, I think there's another model of Cindy that I could put over there where she's wearing a bit more, I guess, is the way I should put it. But that she's been wearing that for 200 episodes. Why change now? I mean, there's no washer or dryer in this truck, so we gotta wear the same clothes 24/7, 365. Well, we are just about there. So I'm guessing next exit is ours. Top off with some diesel. Hey, someone brought in 580 some odd dollars, was it? It's better than negative numbers. Stoplight. I think that said Lady Bear Trucking. Now I just realized I need to be in that left lane. And we got a line of traffic. So unless at the next intersection when we get someone turning left. Or if I do the old thing where you just kind of like slowly get over and you'll scare the crap out of someone, like that blue car. Then he can just slide right on over. Don't think that cop in that right-hand lane mind what I did there. So if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you watching this far. So if there is, you know, like I said, I had to mix my audio all around, so it may be louder or quieter than before, possibly, but if it's an issue, just, you know, just say, oh, I think this was too quiet or this was too loud, let me know, and I can make some changes for later on. Let's follow this guy. Or gal. I don't know who's driving, but... Are you getting fuel too? No, you're just going to the rest area, I think. $4.04 for diesel in North Carolina. And we're going to spend $4.16. And can I just rest out here by myself? I think we can. So we're going to park it right here. That looks good. Yep, and that's what our Peterbilt now looks like. Just pure black everywhere. I'm just trying to... Sorry. Had a momentary thought of like... I did kind of like that name, Black Shadow. Not really sure what I could do with it. My mind's not being very creative at the moment, so... Hardly ever it is, though, right? But anyways, that's where we are. So we are headed down towards... Mississippi? Is that where I'm going? Jackson, Mississippi. Yes, we're going to Jackson, Mississippi. FedEx Albuquerque. I'm guessing Mantrid or someone that did the coast-to-coast map in Mississippi took the FedEx out of Albuquerque and placed it there, and that's where we're going. But yeah, we should be there. I don't think it'll be tomorrow. I mean, it might be. When I mean tomorrow, I mean next episode, next in-game day. It should be there, I do believe. Now, as I mentioned before, at some point, if the SES does come out and says whatever the next state may be, I'm guessing Nebraska, could be Missouri or Arkansas. If they say it's coming out, sometimes they tell us 3 or 4 days before it comes out, then do expect a couple more, an episode, whatever it takes us to get me to that state or border of the state, so we can get right in there, sooner the better. But anyways, yep, ending the day with $27,000 in the bank account, so maybe by the end of tomorrow, once again, when I say tomorrow, I mean next in-game day, we can upgrade another truck or two, possibly, see how the money rolls on in. But yeah, we're getting there. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with realistic economy. But until then, have a good one.